Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're still in the bottom third of the league, but see a little bump up in the rankings.
And I think for the Hornets, they came out of the gate swinging this season, fighting their way up the rankings. You just hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Doncic. Al Harrington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Worthy. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard position. And for Cincinnati, we've got West. Anderson is out there with Monroe. Then there's Horford. And it's Finley in at the small forward. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now here is Horford. Back to West. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Finley can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Drexler against Anderson. Monroe right side. Shoots it. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Well, Cincinnati's head coach had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Cincinnati shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Monroe nails both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Davis with a screen on Monroe. Davis, the pass to Harrington. Outside, Davis. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Cincinnati, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Count the basket. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Davis setting the pick for Doncic. Here's Drexler, and Drexler throws it down hard.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass. Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Now Anderson, after Al Harrington's three-pointer that didn't go. Anderson passes to Horford. Monroe looking around. Pass to Anderson. Shoots over Doncic, and he can't bank that one in.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Drexler.
That's the essence of Davis's game, battling through contact and playing big inside.
Now Monroe. Well, they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Drexler. Charlotte moving it around. Doncic against Monroe. No good on the triple. For Cincinnati, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Finley. Worthy defending to the left wing. Monroe against Doncic. Here's West, and the dunk by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
Inside. Pass to Harrington. Here's the three. David West grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
West a screen on Doncic. On the high post. And the stuff by West.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Drexler. Monroe against Doncic. Pass to Harrington. And here is Doncic. And the Hornets miss again.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's West. Again, Cincinnati scores.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Here's Davis. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a jam.
Anthony Davis sending a message with that finish. Wow.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And that one falls for Davis. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Harrington kicks to Brunson. Outside, Davis. Brunson scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Cincinnati. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by Al Horford. To the middle. Finley the pass to Monroe. And he finishes nicely on the way up. Monroe's got 6 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Doncic outside. Monroe against Brunson. Shoots over Monroe. Goes back up. And it's Davis laying it in. He has 7.
Yeah, I love the work ethic there by AD. He just committed to out-hustling everybody.
Monroe against Brunson. Now, here is Monroe. 6 points for him. Horford, no luck. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded by Finley. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance. He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here is Monroe. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Davis. From downtown, Mashburn no good. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Finley. Back to Monroe. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Doncic.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. And the Lions decide to take their first time out here. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
So for Cincinnati, Baines checked in for West. Hero comes in for Finley. And it's Anderson in for Monroe. And the Hornets making a change here. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Hero passes to Mashburn. Bain with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
.122 left in the first quarter. Anderson passes to Mashburn. Outside, Hero. 4 on the shot clock. Horford sets a screen for Hero. Cincinnati again missing. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Now here's Davis. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against, again, the Hornets score.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's Hero with the drive. Down with the block.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson up top, guarded by Bain. Here's Mashburn, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Is such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Here's Brunson. Pass to Davis. 1 second left. Tie game in Cincinnati. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Lions are going, guys, what are your thoughts?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
On the court for the Hornets, you've got Schrempf. Now is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 2 spot. Here's Hero, still without a basket. Anderson outside, pass to Mashburn. To the paint, here's Horford. A miss that time, would have put him up. The Hornets shooting well, they're at 45%. Van Arsdale, the pass to Brunson. Davis setting the pick for Brunson. There it is, Brunson with the deep shot.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Brunson against Anderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Davis setting the pick for Brunson. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
Horford finds Anderson. Five to shoot. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Anderson's shot is off. Hornets leading by 3. Brunson outside. There's Van Arsdale. He's covered by Hero. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Cincinnati calls timeout. Anderson, he's checked in for Bain. Drexler, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at the Hornets. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And checking out Charlotte, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Hero with it. Brunson picks him up, and Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hornets leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Now here's Anderson. He had 15 points last outing. Down low. And the jump by Horford.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Davis finds Drexler. Yao with a screen on Anderson. Then Arsdale, the pass to Yao. And stolen by Horford. 4-on-3 break. Anderson right side. Pass to Mashburn. Horford with a screen on Davis. Here's Mashburn. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Brunson against Anderson. Brunson, left side. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mashburn, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
First free throw is good. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Outside Worthy. Pass to Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Al Finley. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Davis. From about 19 feet, here's Horford. Yao with the block. Brunson outside. And finished off by Drexler.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And the Lions call time here. Monroe's checked in for Cincinnati. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Doncic is checked in. Cincinnati trails by 7. Pass to Finley. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Yao's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And finished off by Drexler.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Monroe. He has 6. And stolen by Yao. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Worthy with it, and it's Horford picking him up. To the middle. Out to Doncic. A 3 from Drexler. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on Earl Monroe. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Cincinnati making a change here. Sarge checked in. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Charlotte. The free throw drops for Drexler. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Cincinnati. Trailing by 13. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The shot's good. Monroe's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Monroe against Brunson. Brunson downhill. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Monroe. 8 points for him. And that one drops.
And you know what you get with Monroe? The ultimate playground player. I mean, despite the sizzle, though, he's about as consistent as they get.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys?
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The shot's good from Worthy.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now here's Monroe. 10 points for him. And here's Anderson from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Monroe, the pass to Saul, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on James Worthy.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
Cincinnati shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Drexler's got 19 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Saul. Now Finley. Monroe outside. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Cincinnati, they've been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for Cincinnati, Monroe.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for. And the Hornets making a change here. And so Monroe nails both of them. Charlotte leading by 11. Outside Worthy. Harrington the screen. Worthy gets to Harrington. Pass to Davis. Over Horford. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Lions. Inside, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. Now, here's Harrington. Hasn't made one yet. Davis, the pass to Harrington, and Harrington throws it down.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Stolen by Drexler. And here is Doncic. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Now Cincinnati moving it up. Anderson passes to Horford. Worthy with the defensive effort. Hornets leading by 11. To the inside. Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Monroe against Doncic. Monroe left side. 5 on the clock. Fires from the line. Harrington with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Cincinnati trails by 16. Monroe, the pass to Horford. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
For Cincinnati, they've gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And the Hornets making a change here. Yow's checked back in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Charlotte leading by 15. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Horford against Doncic. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Charlotte ending the second quarter on a 9-1 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy, the coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
You don't slow play rookies anymore. They get thrown into the fire. And these guys have responded well.
Offensively, yes. But defensively, they still have quite a bit to learn.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Hornets leading by 17. They've got Anderson. Finley out there with West. Then there's Horford. And it's Monroe in at the 1. And for the Hornets, Anthony Davis is out there with Al Harrington. Then there's Drexler. Then there's Worthy. And it's Doncic in at the point. Monroe, no good. And Worthy has got it here for the Charlotte Hornets. 17-point lead, their biggest. Stolen by Anderson. Monroe outside. Back to Anderson. Horford kicks to Finley. The shot's good. And the assist by Horford. Finley's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Cincinnati. Pass to Harrington. Worthy the screen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. And it's good for 2.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Doncic passes to Harrington. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by West. West has got 6 rebounds in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Monroe dishes to Anderson. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. West outside. Pass to Finley. Shot clock at 6. Monroe against Doncic.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Outside, Drexler. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Finley can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 16. Pass to Harrington. Doncic kicks to Harrington. It's Davis on the wing. No good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Finley, covered by Worthy. Horford sets a screen for Monroe. Over Drexler. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 14.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Outside Worthy. Back to Doncic. Outside Davis. Second chance effort, and it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Monroe left side. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Davis. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
Horford with a screen on Doncic. To the paint. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Hornets #1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Monroe against Doncic. Outside Worthy. Pass to Doncic. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 5. Harrington for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Monroe outside. Anderson outside. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Anderson's got it back down to within single digits for the Lions. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Drexler kicks it over to Worthy. Down low. It's deflected. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford with it, and Worthy picks him up defensively. They get it again. Pass to Finley. And here's Anderson. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Monroe outside, inside, and finished off by Horford.
Textbook use there of the pick by Horford. Strong footwork gets him to the shot.
Hornets leading by 7. Davis with a screen on Monroe. Doncic against Monroe. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Anderson passes to Horford. 6 to shoot. Back to Anderson. West outside. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Worthy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. West has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jalen Brunson was checked in for Charlotte. Here's Mashburn. He has 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mashburn's got 8 points.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Cincinnati. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. Cincinnati on D. Davis finds Brunson. Over to the wing. Harrington, the pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Rebound by Monroe.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Horford with the screen on Davis. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Horford. So it's the Hornets now. Brunson outside. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Finley. Now Harrington grabs the board. Hornets leading by 5. Over in the corner, Doncic. Brunson outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
West, right side. Pass to Finley. Monroe against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here is Monroe. D right on him. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. West against Brunson. Puts it up for Davis.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Now Monroe. He's got 16. West a screen on Brunson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Good take from West. A big man who welcomes contact when he's trying to score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
checked in for Michael Finley. Free throw drops for David West. Here's Brunson. He's got 11. Pass to Yao. Here's Van Arsdale. Back to Yao. That one good for 2. Yao's got his first points of the game.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 8. Back to Anderson. West to screen on Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And inside, West holds nothing back, getting physical and drawing a foul while in the gap.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
That free throw, no good. Anderson, he's checked in for Cincinnati. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Drexler, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And he's good on the second. And it's Drexler with the ball for Charlotte. Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And a dunk by Horford.
And the performance Horford has turned in undeniable. He came to the table hungry tonight.
17-foot shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mashburn. Steps back and shoots. The shot will not fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Anderson is out there with Anderson. Then there's Finley. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's Mashburn in at the 4. Anderson in the post. He's against Drexler. Finley can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Brunson. Back to Worthy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Anderson. Anderson outside. The trade. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Anderson against Drexler. To the middle, pulls it up. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Anderson.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Yao. Uses the glass to drop it in.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Anderson with the ball. Anderson outside. Back to Anderson. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Yao.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they'll get another chance. And the shot goes down.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Anderson outside. Pass to Anderson. Lots of room. Good on the jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
All right, fans, let's get the ball for Cincinnati.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Anderson against Brunson. From deep, Drexler. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Drexler's got 25 points.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Here's Finley. Shot clock at 6. Sarr in the high post. Again, Cincinnati score.
With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
Brunson against Anderson, and that one's good. Brunson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sarr with a screen on Brunson. Anderson kicks to Finley. That three off the mark.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
To the paint.